Hey everyone, welcome to our little crash course in digital graphics video. Lately I've had a lot of customers email me, or some people mention in our private Facebook group that they want to get into digital graphics, they just don't know where to start. And so we're going to cut right through that today. I'm going to hook you up with some free resources, some free paper, and you're going to be on your way to creating digital graphics for your social media pages, for art that you can print at home. There's so many uses for digital graphics and I am obsessed. So let's get started. Okay, so let's get going to make digital graphics. You're going to be making all these things in no time. It's going to be really easy. Our first free resource is PicMonkey. So if you'll go to picmonkey.com and we'll get started. Now from here we're going to go to edit. Whoops, no we're not. Change my mind. We're going to go to design. Let's start with this. Okay, and I'm going to pull in one of my digital papers. And we're going to use this, if I can find it, this red paper. Now you can find this red paper in one of my digital kits called Tropical Rain. And then also, if you hang with me on this video, I'm going to show you how to get it for free, the whole set. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to create a quote graphic. If you have a business, you probably know that quote graphics or inspirational feel-good content always does well when you're posting something on social media. So we're going to do that. We're going to add some text. So you just click this T over to the left-hand side and go up here to add text, and we're going to type in our text. Now bear with me while I make a few typos. This quote, if prayer is you talking to God, then intuition is God talking to you, is by Wayne Dyer, and I just love this quote, so we're going to make a graphic with that. Okay, and I don't want to keep that left aligned. I want to center that. So we're going to click this right over here. And then you can get off that. There we go. And then you can move it around. And then we're going to add some more text so we can give credit to him down here, Doctor. Let's do a little thing like that. Okay, and I don't want to keep it that big, so I'm going to make his name a little smaller. Going to move that up a little bit, and it's so easy to move things up in here. And if you're not crazy about that font, you can easily change it. Now, PicMonkey comes with a whole bunch of fonts. So these, I believe, or if you pay for the premium, I'm not sure what they call it, the premium version or whatever, but all these are free unless they have the little crown. And then you can also see that PicMonkey will pick up the fonts that you have in your computer. So we're just going to use this. Look here. Yeah, that's a little much. We're going to go back to that. That's not too different from what we had, but for simplicity's sake, we're just going to choose this one right here. Okay, there we go. And then say like you wanted to add, if you have a logo and you wanted to add your logo to this. I had to call my sister and ask her how to do this because I use Photoshop all the time and I love working with layers in Photoshop, but I wasn't really sure how to do it within PicMonkey. So she said to go over to this little butterfly, and that's going to have some overlays. Now they have got a bunch in here that you can use, but of course they're not going to have your logo, but we're going to find one of my logos and slap that on there real quick. You know what, we're going to use this one. And that is way too big, so we're going to grab the corner and size that down. And we're just going to put it right under there. Okay, so if you're not familiar with resolution, let me just tell you a little bit about that right now. Like this paper was created, it's 12 by 12 inches at 300 dpi, which means if you printed it out, it would be a good print, like it's not going to be blurry. So it's just a large high resolution image. That's how I create all my papers and how all designers create their papers, unless they're using it specifically for online use. Because online use, you're going to want something a lot smaller than this huge big file. So, and it's probably going to be okay, but the fact is, if you did want to print this out, since it is a large file, you could print it out and it would look fine. Sometimes if you have a low resolution image, which is at 72, it's dots per pixel or dots per, I'm not sure, inches maybe, I don't know, it's DPI or PPI, you might see it that way. Then if it's in 72, that's just going to be for online use. Like, that's a small file. And if you try to blow that up really big, it's going to look very pixelated and blurry. So you can always go from bigger, like 300 DPI, down to 72 DPI, but you can't take anything that's 72 DPI or PPI and blow it up, because it's going to stretch that out and get really blurry and ugly looking. So what we're going to do, we're going to save this. Oh, they're going to make me sign up. Hold on. You know what? I'll just sign in on Facebook right quick. Well, you can call me Kelly. Okay, so right here, they're going to save my masterpiece. And again, this kind of shows you we can go with this Roger. I guess it's smaller. Low resolution, tiny file size. Pierce, I don't know why they named them this. Great resolution, good file size, and Sean. That's, I guess that would be more for if you were going to print this out. Say, like, if you were going to order a 12 by 12 picture, 8 by 8 picture from your photo lab, like you want to have something that's good quality. For us, we're just going to use this online, and so I'm going to save it at a really low resolution because I don't want to affect my upload time. So, when I upload it to Instagram or Facebook or whatever. I'm just going to name it something, and just remember where you saved it. I'm going to save this to my desktop. Okay, that is really all there is to it. So it is saved. It is ready to go. Let me show you. Right there it is. And so I could upload that right away to social media if I wanted to. Okay, that's going to get you started. Now, I have got several free graphics on my PLC Creative Living. It's kind of my place where I have digital graphics. I love creating papers and that sort of thing. I also have an Etsy shop. But to get you started with some free graphics, if you would like a little library full of free graphics, just go to pinklemonade.com/PLC-creative-living, and I will leave the link at the end of this video. But go in there, sign up for that, and you can get instant access to my little content library full of graphics. If you have any questions, please let me know. You can contact me through my website, pinklemonadecompany.com, or find me on social media. I'm on Instagram and Facebook under Pink Lemonade Company. I hope you have a great day and good luck creating your graphics.